You're looking at right now the edge of our property line, the 2 kilometers along the beachfront. In particular, this is the Tecolapa River, the river that I keep mentioning that is at the edge of our property that borders. And a couple days ago, in this particular point, this is one of the 10 geodesic points that they marked on top of that rock. But I've said previously in videos that our property is 2 kilometers long or a mile long, whichever one you prefer, but only about 1.2 kilometers of it is developable where we're developing right now in the master plan. On the master plan, you'll see this area designated as wetland with mangroves and essentially environmentally protected. You can't do anything with this beachfront. It's 1 kilometer almost in length from where we're not developing to the edge of this beachfront. So it makes for a really nice natural green area for the development. So walk with me now for a few minutes and let me show you around. And so it's a really wide beach here. As you can see, that area has created this massive beachfront. Now from where we're developing, you'd have to walk about a half a kilometer or jump on your quad depending upon what kind of toys you like to have at your beach house. But most certainly the beach club will have some of that stuff and you can enjoy this entire beach. And so I'm gonna show you around because I couldn't make it here last time on my last trip. So let's climb some dunes here, some sand dunes. Now normally what happens is the tide's always moving and changing. Of course you know that. So the way the water runs changes all the time. So sometimes this river will run straight out into the ocean over here. All right, you see that? Other times, like it is now, most times you can see it curls around, okay, and then it runs against the front of the land, and then it kind of comes out all the way where you kind of see those people down there. But you can see right now this is the edge of our property. So when you look at our master plan, you're going to notice the river bordering our land. And so this is it. This is the Tecolapa River. In previous videos you saw the bridge going over top where the coastal highway is located. This is that river, okay? And some people, they paddleboard in here. There's no alligators in here. It's a freshwater river that basically merges with the ocean. And you can see that coconut tree over there. You can see in the faint horizon, that's close to a kilometer. Well, 0.8 of a kilometer. But from that tree, further to where we started in previous videos is another kilometer. So from here, as far as you can see in the distance of this picture, and the land that is showing is all of the land that is the beachfront area of Playa Mariana. Isn't that amazing? It's just so amazing. And the property, like you saw, it's 500 to 600 feet flat, and then goes up about 100 feet. And on top of this is the other world. It's the other 800 acres of land that we own, where we're developing on top. And from the beachfront location where we are now, it's 0.5 kilometers to the coastal highway. So the coastal highway seems like a distant, far-fetched dream when you're down on the beach. That's why you never have to worry about the density of development on the top, because you're not going to see it, you're not going to feel it, you're not going to hear it. When you own a property down at the beach, it's going to feel virgin. All you're going to hear is the ocean. In fact, I'm going to shut up for a second and just let you listen, okay? Isn't that pretty nice? Very, very calming. What's interesting about this part, I haven't seen this in a long time, but look down below. It's actually kind of rocky here. These rocks in this particular location like this are not the same down on the other side of the property. So I can't actually say 100% for sure why that is, but you don't see this on the other side, which I've shown you because I was in the water and I got down really low and I showed you. So it looks like it's just this batch of beachfront right here. So anyone know why there's rocks on the beach like this, all consolidated in one area and not in any others? Feel free to comment below. Educate me, educate us. All right, so this is what it looks like down at the end of the property. I'm so glad I got to do it. We're here today with Eduardo Alanis, our general contractor on site in charge of the water installation, the roads, the grading, the topography. And it's great because he's driving, I don't have to drive. And I get to take all these videos and just be here with you. And I don't have to walk. Normally on other trips, I walked this entire beachfront because we couldn't get down to the beach with a car to get to the beach to drive, because we just couldn't do it. It was the rainy season, and or we had not done enough clearing to allow the cars to get down to access the beach. So that work is paying off right now. So it gives me an opportunity to show you what it is that you're seeing right now. Anyways, for those of you like paddleboarding or rivers, we got one. For those of you like beachfront and swimming, we got that. For those of you who like long walks on the beach collecting shells, we got that too. And sometimes you get some waves you can surf here, but it's not the beach for surfing. I don't claim it to be. But if you like to paddleboard, certainly we got that too. So that's the beachfront here at Playa Mariana. That's the Tecolapa River here at Playa Mariana. Those are the geodesic points, more of the markers. And I hope certainly you're getting a good tour of the property in this series of videos describing everything that Playa Mariana is going to be and why everyone's so excited. So click the links down below, click the links up above, get on our wait list, find out about all the events that we have upcoming, from the challenges to the real estate launch to the groundbreaking discovery event in March. You too could be down here walking this land with me and enjoying everything Playa Mariana has to offer.